I've always been overweight. I mean, I can't say I've tried every diet, but I've tried most of the popular diets at one time or another.
I have tried all sorts of diets. Can I name them?
Nutrisystem.
South
The
Beach
South Beach diet was probably my most successful one.
cabbage soup diet.
It's a 7-day diet where you're pretty much just drinking cabbage soup.
The Atkins diet.
Atkins diet.
Atkins.
Atkins.
The Atkins diets.
The healthy fats, the low fats, the non-fats.
The low carb. All I ate were chicken tenders and chicken wings.
The Master's Cleanse.
Lemonade and cayenne pepper and maple syrup mixture that Beyonce did so I could get skinny like Beyonce. And that didn't work for me. Weight Watchers.
Everything, except for the unpractical ones. I don't like the cookie diet, that's just stupid.
And you're paying out thousands of dollars and nothing ever works. You might lose a few pounds, but nothing sticks, nothing's right.
The diet industry has no reason to solve the problem. Solving the problem puts them out of business. Almost all diets are just low-calorie plans masquerading as some secret.
In order to lose weight and keep it off, people have to do an awful lot of hard work. They have to eat less and exercise more, they need to eat a balanced diet, and they need to be vigilant over a long period of time.
No publishing company is going to publish a book that says just eat a little bit less and move a little more. You gotta have a hook or a gimmick.
One of the myths that's out there is that if you eat a calorie of fat, it's different than a calorie of lettuce or a calorie of candy or a calorie of pumpkin pie. For all intents and purposes, a calorie is a calorie.
There are only 3 macronutrients, and that's fats, carbohydrates, and protein. Diets are generally based on eliminating one of those 3 food groups. But if we just cut back on all of them and just ate less, that would work.
The laws of physics, as we say, relate to the regulation of body weight. Energy in, energy out. If you are taking even slight excess of energy in versus what you're expending, you will gradually put on weight.
One thing that the diet industry knows that we don't know, that it's a lot easier to lose weight than it is to keep weight off. That's why even if you look at a lot of the diet plans that are out there, they're all focused on losing weight, not on maintaining what you've lost.
How many pounds have you lost in a lifetime?
Oh, mercy. Goodness gracious, do you have a calculator?
Upwards of 200 pounds 3 times in my life.
40, 45 pounds.
53 pounds.
Of course, I'm a backsliding sinner, so after about a year, I was ballooning back up.
But now I done gained that back.
I've gained all of that 45 back.
I would lose 20 pounds, gain back 40.
I'm definitely a yo-yo dieter.
I'd say probably close to 300 pounds.
I can regain it literally almost in a weekend sometimes, 10 pounds, where another person could have the same food and wouldn't have an issue at all.
It definitely feels like my body has a set point that it's fighting me to keep.
Individuals losing weight are not metabolically the same as they were before they lost weight. Consider 2 individuals, same gender, same age, exactly the same body weight. One of whom is at that body weight as a result of, let's say, a 10 or a 15% weight reduction, and the other who's been at that weight for their entire adult life. The weight-reduced individual will be requiring about 20% less calories per day relative to what somebody of that weight who's never lost weight would eat, or eat 10% less and increase their physical activity by 10% in order to keep at that body weight. If that reduced individual goes out to lunch with her friend and they both order the same meal, that will represent a 20% overeating for the weight-reduced individual, quite normal for the individual who's not in that state. 20% may sound like a little, but 20% excess caloric intake a year will account for the inexorable weight regain. As far as we know, this phenomenon does not go away. So being successful for a year or two doesn't mean that you're going to be able to go back to eating at the rate that would be appropriate for a person who'd never lost weight.
Does the struggle ever seem sort of unfair?
Sure, it does seem unfair. It's unfair that, I can't just lose the weight and go back to the way a normal thin person lives their life, but that's part of the price you pay for allowing yourself to get overweight in the first place.